My name is Kieran McCullagh. I'm a dairy farmer, Greencastle, outside Omagh. My father basically took over the farm from his father probably 45, 50 years ago, farming that time with 27 acres. And today, between land bought and Conacre, now farming close to 300 acres. When I left school, went to Greenmount, 95. We were milking about 25 cows that time. But with quota restrictions and one thing and another, it was hard to develop that until, although we did buy quota, lease quota, and this last 10 years we really pushed on breeding the side of thing, on cow numbers and yield. Although I did realise I wasn't getting the potential out of the cows on the parlour, and what I wanted to go to 3 times a day, but there was no hope of that with labour. It was then that I did start to think of going down the robotic route. Had reservations on the cost. Sounded a lot at the start. Done a homework, visited farms, went to Holland, visited farms, visited robots, visited farms local, Lely open days, and even chatted to farmers on their own. Parlour, we were fitting 160 through 8-point double up parlour, which was taking 6-7 hours a day. Today is 182 going through the 3 robots. Whenever we calculate up the figures, the cost of the robots against the cost of the parlour with more labour, that the robots are coming in thereabouts, same price as the parlour in cost. The initial cost sounded high, sounded scary high, but when it was counted out, it wasn't. It just mattered in figures on paper and looking at it and studying it. Plus I knew the breeding was in the cows, so I knew there was more in the cows, and the robots are only going now 4 months, and every week you see them get more efficient. Fresh cows doing better, heifers doing 45 litres, cows doing 60. That's driving efficiency. Coming out this time of year now, especially this weather now in March here, the slurry fertiliser, the major flexibility there, because I'd had to stop 3:30, 4 o'clock to start milking, whereas now you just keep going on until whatever time you feel you want to stop, because you know, worst case scenario, you've only half an hour to do with the cows. And everything was very user friendly. It's not hard to even get somebody else to do that half hour, whereas it was an issue to get somebody to cover you 3.5 hours in the parlour, especially in a hot summer's evening. The robots would be life changing, basically. They take the whole hard work out of dairying, from what I see.